Hey, LJeH, back on the road today. Wanting to say yesterday, Jordy and I recorded a video where he was sharing his German New Medicine perspective of the quarry station analogy that I use about the quarry of the mind and the processing plant of the heart, language that he helped me refine. You can watch live by checking out that replay, giving it a like, and also leaving comments as to what questions or feedback or insights you may wish to share in relation to that, because that is how we grow. No one of us are as great as all of us, and the black moon on the license plate beside says we don't have to lie to our senses in order to actually get back into our heart if we're willing to start feeling our way through the darkness of ignorance, which is not knowing. And then we start sowing the realization with real eyes within the nation that we share, regardless of what the fictitious boundaries of our country or province or municipalities would suggest to be zones that we need to hone in on while we're there, to see the frequency nets over top of these places, like the dome in Stephen King's work by that title, that talk about how each of these areas are actually capped by the glass ceiling we are all susceptible to if we don't know how to rise above the collective consciousness we get capped by if we are in on the lie, because we don't know how to bypass it. On June 25th, I am hosting the second workshop of 4 in a series designed to really help you come back home to your soul in a way we haven't before. And I've been going through the ringer of my own emotions to be able to offer this experience to you. I've been clearing up my life in ways that have not been nice to go through, yet that's what happens when we've let our dead come with us, in terms of energies in motion that needed to move that we just left in memories that are showing up in the now with small triggers that have huge eruptions and we don't understand. So I have been moving through the reintegration of all of those aspects of me who I left in a not now moment when I didn't know how to actually deal with those, solve them. Therefore, I've had to resolve them after the fact. But the fact shows back up in the moment we are called to act. That is the now. That is the only moment any of us ever truly live in, except for in our mind, where we'll find lots of stories that take us out of now into memories that are still energetically charged because the energy we didn't know how to solve the first time it show up in the now with the momentums of the rest of those like energies that all show up to be resolved in the now. So this is what we're going to be doing on the 25th. We're going to actually be making friends with our emotions and breaking up with the bullies within. We're going to see all the ways we have been feeling less powerful because we've plugged into experiences and memories and emotions that are stuck, and because energies need to move, hence emotion, they just say fuck and get frustrated. Pardon my language, it's a curse word, which means did I was being said right up till that point, and I wanted to say it because in my head it sounded funny. When it came out, did it? I don't know. You'll have to let me know. But it's fine, I say, to bring another teaching online in this moment, being fed up with an extra couple letters, such as what I said, if we're willing to actually see that when we're fine, we just really don't want to talk about the thing we're really not okay about. Insecure, not feeling safe within ourselves, naive, negative, or neurotic, mentalizing about all kinds of stories that we are now feeling for the first time, with all of the stories and our interpretations of those energies and motions that show up in the now. And then emotional, being the E in fine, because that is why all of those stories are so charged. We didn't move the energy before, and now when we try, it's like, oh my, this is so big, because we didn't solve it the first time, so we have to resolve it in the present. So this is what we're going to be doing together, while also talking about what it means to actually hold sacred space for ourselves, and by extension, the ability to hold that sacred space for others without trying to water down their experience with our own, dilute their experience by sharing ours and the solution that we think it would be best for them based on what we would use in our own, theoretically, though we don't have to live it, so it's easier to offer advice that adds vice when that is really not nice. Water Down Street was there, just FYI, as to how I tie what shows up in with the flow of where I'm going with what I'm showing to you in words. On screen you see me as I am at 35. Impaired driving? Report it, they say. Report it again. I want you to see the image we have of ourselves as the port that we are actually needing to sort out. For if we are in a reactive mode, we will not be able to actually sort out our energies in motion without the port of the image that we see ourselves to be, and how capable we are of what it seems needs to happen. So, this is a message with lots of word poetry. So far as what I can deliver it live, unscripted, and off the cuff, for I don't wear any. Huff. Just kidding. Puff. Woohoo! I think of the three little piggies and the big bad wolf trying to blow the house down, which is what it would seem if we don't wear a crown and then let someone else fruct us with this use of fructory system that is truly frucking with us all. Oh God. I have a love affair with words that I don't fully understand because I don't stand under that which hasn't been written, which is what the common law is, which is what I've devoted so much of my energy into noting in the last 2 years since I've been going through everything I did to get to this point where I am, and you find me, for I am clearly of a resonant nature in order for you to actually tune into this message for as long as you have. So leave a comment to let me know what this message means to you, what it means for you, what you're going to do with it, and hopefully as part of that intimate gathering of hearts and minds to be able to find the lines that we can shift in order to create life sentences that will serve us instead of need to be served. LJeH, namaste. Namago for today. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, I was going to turn the radio on, but I forgot that I was on audio. And it's been 20 years, the life sentence. Oh, it's so funny, but not funny, so I might just cut this out. Phew.
Speed check reported.